What's up, guys? This is Nick from Skulls and Roses, and today we're going to show you maintenance on the Dangerous Power FX. Alright, to take the bolt out, very simple. All you got to do is pull the pin out, slides right out. Alright, you're going to want to use a thin lube with that, like Tech T gun drops, so more of an oil than a grease.
Or you could use Violent PB oil. That's what I use in my Dangerous Power G4.
Yeah. Okay. To take out the ram, you're going to use your 5-32 Allen key and screw it counterclockwise.
Shut up, Joe.
Alright, back cap comes off. There you got your ram. Spring assisted ram. Okay, spring comes off. You put that to the side. Take your gun salve, that's what I have, Tech T gun salve, which is more of a grease, but it also has it doesn't stick, so that's a good thing that I like about it. It's a thick lube, but it does not stick. Don't
forget to wipe off your old lube before you reapply.
So you're gonna want to wipe off the factory lube before you lube it up, otherwise you're gonna fuck up everything. Alright, so put the spring back, slide it back in, put your back cap on, and tighten it up with your Allen key. Put the bolt back, slide it in, put your finger here, and line it up.
Move it down, I can see. There we go.
Alright, then push the pin. There you go. Now, for the regulator, you're going to have to take your macro line out, so hold this, pull the macro line right out. Good thing to do is pivot the regulator when you're doing it, that makes it easier. Pivot? Yes, pivot. Okay, let me unscrew this. God damn it, this thing is hard. There we go. Comes right out. Okay. To take apart the regulator, all you gotta do is take your biggest Allen key, put it in the bottom of the regulator, grab the top of the regulator, and unscrew it. You see it comes apart. There's your regulator, there's the spring. Now you might want to just lube that up. You really don't have to do it a lot, just do it after probably every 10,000 shots. Put it back. There's the bottom of the regulator. You're going to want to keep this tight because if it's not, it will leak. Okay.
Would you show that?
Okay, make sure it's nice and snug. Okay.
And check out we have the review of the gun also. And we will have a shooting video of it.
Okay.
In the next video, we will do programming. Alright, thanks, guys.
What's up, guys? It's Nick from Skulls and Roses, and today we're going to show you how to program your Dangerous Power FX. To get to the program menu, all you got to do is hold the trigger down, press the power button. Now a screen is going to come up, and you're going to have profile, load menu, hot start menu, program menu, trigger trainer, and statistics. And then you can go back up. Now, profile load menu, you have several profiles for the gun, which means you could set to different balls per second. You could set different modes, all that stuff. Okay, let's go to hot start menu. Now, to select something, all you have to do is tap and hold the trigger. Now, on the hot start menu, you got uncapped firing, breakout mode, dry fire mode, and that's it. Now to go back, when that's highlighted, click and hold the trigger. Okay. Programming menu. Let's say you want to set a profile. Go to the profile you want to set. Let's say you want to set C. Okay, you got marker set points, firing set points, firing mode enable, and that's it. Alright, now let's say we want to go to firing set points. You got turning mode, capped firing, balls per second, eyes on, balls per second, eyes off, right there, and you got BPS fine, not exactly sure what that is. You have burst shots, which is how many shots are fired when you're in burst mode. So you can see it's 3, you can set it to 4 or 5, whatever you want. You have reactive shots, ramp semi shots, ramp pull fire, ramp mode, ramp value, ramp timer, all that fun stuff. Let's go back. Okay. You have your firing enable, semi, burst, reactive, auto, ramping, tourney, which is tournament. Those are Millennium, semi, and not semi. Sorry, Millennium, NXL, and PSP. Okay. Okay. Now, trigger trainer is very useful. All you gotta do is go to that. See, this will pop up, and just play with the trigger for a little bit, just like this. Then it'll have a little time meter down there. It'll show your average and your peak. Peak being the highest or fastest you went with the trigger, and average obviously being the average rate fire that you shot. Now to go back from that, you have to turn off the gun. So when it goes dim, you hold the power button down, and when it goes dim, then you know to release, and the gun will turn off. And that is programming for the Dangerous Power FX. So please comment, rate, and subscribe.